Let us now discuss renewable sources of energy. First, let us go into the definition of this. The sources of energy which are constantly replenished through natural processes are called renewable sources of energy. As the name suggests, renewable means something which can be renewed. So, the renewable sources of energy are those sources of energy which are constantly renewed or constantly replenished, and that too through natural processes. For example, think of the solar energy which we have been using recently. We have street lights which are using solar energy. Now we have solar panels, we are using solar cooker. So the energy which is required to operate all this is the sunlight energy. But you see, the sunlight energy which we receive, there is no end to this. It can be once you use this, it is not that it will be finished. You can use it again and again. It is constantly replenished. So these are the renewable sources of energy. Other examples we have the hydro energy, that is the energy from flowing water. We have wind energy, we have solar energy that we discussed. Energy from sea, it again includes tidal energy, sea wave energy and ocean thermal energy. Then we have geothermal energy, biomass energy and hydrogen, energy from hydrogen. This is a very modern concept, using hydrogen as a source of energy. Don't worry about this, we will discuss everything in details about geothermal, about ocean thermal, sea wave, tidal, biomass, everything. The details of all these things will be discussed in the later videos. The next point about renewable sources of energy is that the renewable sources of energy are also called non-conventional sources of energy. I think you remember we discussed conventional source of energy. It is just the opposite of that. Something which has not been used traditionally, which is a very recent use. So these renewable sources, they have not been used since a long period of time. They are not a traditional use. They are not in traditional use. So they are called non-conventional sources of energy. They are also called as inexhaustible source of energy because they will not be exhausted by use. Another name for renewable sources of energy is alternative sources of energy, because till now we were dependent on the conventional sources, but once the renewable sources of energy came into use, the dependence of us into the conventional sources was reduced. So this renewable sources came as an alternative to the earlier sources of energy. That is why these renewable sources are called alternative sources of energy. And these sources are present in abundance. It is not that once you use them it will be finished. They are present in abundance. The next topic is good sources of energy. We can find out whether a given source of energy is good or not good by making use of the following characteristics or qualities of a good source of energy. The sources of energy which can be classified as a good one, they have some qualities or characteristics. First, a good source of energy is one which should do a large amount of work per unit mass or per unit volume. Suppose we have two energy sources, first A and the second one we name it as B. These are two energy sources. Now suppose the energy source A produces a large amount of or does a large amount of work. Now doing a large amount of work means producing a large amount of energy. So it produces a large amount of energy. The second one, it does a very small amount of work, so it produces a less amount of energy. Okay, energy produced by this A source of energy is more, but the energy produced by this B source of energy is less. It is less. So which one will be a good source of energy? Obviously this A. That is why the first condition says that per unit mass of the source of energy, it must produce a greater amount of energy. That is, it must do a large amount of work. Secondly, it must be economical to use and easily available. A good source of energy must be economical. It should not be expensive. And in addition, it should be easily available. Third, which is easy to store and transport. Storage and transportation of the source of energy must be good. Fourth, it should be safe to handle and use. A good source of energy must be safe to handle. We can use it safely and it should be handled easily. Fifth, it does not cause environmental pollution. Obviously, we don't want pollution, so a good source of energy should not cause environmental pollution. If it causes, it won't be a good source of energy.